was talking smack earlier today about chicken because of this whole challenge, right? How we weaseled out and whatever.
The chickens decided to challenge me. I'm not doing that bad. And clickbait.
I saw a video from Chicken. I didn't even watch it. I just looked at the thumbnail and figured out it was clickbait or misleading content.
This is Chicken. That video is just a garbage, and just shut up.
We're trying to, like, you know, roast you here. I like roasted chicken, I'll be honest with you.
Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, if you couldn't tell by the intro, we have been called out, we have been stepped on, we have been challenged by every single YouTuber that covers Boom Beach, and today we are responding to this challenge, guys, and we are making a mega crab announcement here. So, what's going to happen is, between Chicken and the rest of the YouTubers, whoever does the worst on Mega Crab, I don't know how the thing works exactly, but whoever does the worst on the Mega Crab, whoever doesn't win is going to have to sing an embarrassing song for 90 seconds, and it's going to be fantastic, guys. The Chicken song is already pre-recorded. I'll probably release it anyways, but that is the announcement for today. So, what I wanted to get into for the video of this video, I want to go over what I think is going to be the best Mega Crab strategy. So, we have these new Scorchers that only cost us 10 GBE. So we have this coupled with the fact that Bullet's taunt is not nearly as useful as it once was. So I'm kind of rotating in Bullet and Everspark with the critters, and I'm just messing around with seeing what seems to be working better and what seems to be not working at all. And yeah, so what I've experienced thus far with this new update, so you see Bullets right here. Now, as long as the Scorchers are in front of Bullet, there's no point in really using this taunt, because see, I used the taunt and I didn't even get a single freaking defense with it, guys. So, the idea of bringing Bullet is more so... Oh, we just missed that hotpot. It is more so that once the Scorchers go down, he kind of acts like a secondary Scorcher. You see, he's going to stay in front of everything. Once this hotpot does go up, it is going to... oh, man. His taunt is so bad. Once he steps into range, he's able to... act like a Scorcher. Once he can get his taunt going off, there we go. We finally got the hotpot to get taunted. So once when he's touching defenses more or less is when is when you're gonna be able to use the taunt with him. Like his old taunt right now, I could almost hit that back rocket launcher using him, but he's not useless. I mean, look at that. Look at the damage that he's been taking. He's been taking from these units. Like he's still his damage limit is still very effective. He works very well as just just cannon fodder. It's just I place Bullet in front of these troops, and he takes a lot of hits for them. So I've been rotating between that and Everspark, and I think Everspark is going to be key. Now you could also use Brick with your Scorchers and tanks, especially for the first 10-15 stages or so, and get away with it. But I mean, at the same time, you can use anything on the first 10 or 15 stages. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do right now, guys, is I'm feeling pretty confident in this. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the Critter Swarm to level 3. And I'm not going to have enough tokens probably to finish this upgrade, but we'll get it to at least level 4. And yeah, so let's go ahead and dive on into the next one using Everspark and see what types of changes we can make swapping out between the two different heroes. So I think I'm just going to use a shock right there. So this is how we're going to do this, guys. This is how we're going to do this. We're going to go like this. We're going to use lots of critters, and we're going to go something like that. I just want to keep this Doom Cannon and that Shock Launcher down. Aside from that, we should be okay. There is a laser and some other stuff on that side that is going to come to play pretty soon. But here's the idea with Everspark, is you just want to keep her alive, and you want to keep her critter clusters just coming and coming and coming. You don't ever want that to stop, because as soon as she stops putting out critters, she becomes basically useless. Okay, so we'll go like this. We'll throw shock in here in this Doom Cannon, these Boom Cannons, and that one single cannon. Now, I know this attack looks bleak right now, but we're working away on most of the stuff here. Actually, this looks pretty bad, but I mean, this guy does also have pretty massive ice boosts going on here. He's got, what, 2, 4, 5 ice boosted? Okay, so we might have to change up the strategy a little bit. This is more of like an advanced Mega Crab stage. I'm actually going to go ahead and retreat here. Yeah, your armored units, guys, they're only going to be able to do so much. They're not magical units. They're very good on Mega Crab because typically it's lower building health, it's lower building damage. So at the time I'm recording this, my game is still bugged where if I hit the troop loadout thing on the gunboat, then the game just completely crashes on us. So we're not going to be doing that. What we are going to be doing is loading up the boats manually, like it's 2016. Like, holy jeez, I feel like a freaking caveman here, loading up my boats like we're from the Stone Age. So we'll go like this, and we'll get the new taunt loaded up, and let's take down Lefter again, guys, and see what we can get done here. So, alright, so if I haven't made the announcement clear enough, as soon as Mega Crab lands, we're going to be doing a massive, massive live stream, guys. I can't wait for everybody to see it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So what we're going to be changing up here in this attack is we're just going to be smoking right to the front. Oh, we also have the Simo on our base today. So let's see if that was able to net us any diamonds or intel. I completely forgot about that, guys. So we'll go like this, get you loaded up, and we'll get Bullet right about there. So the trick to using Bullet now, you just have to place more shocks and more critters. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to go like this. And my Zuka's got a little bit poofed there, but not too poofed. We'll get another taunt going off, and okay, and one more shot from the Zooks, and boom, Lefter goes down. Back. So he's not useless, guys. He still does have some uses. I mean, that was a 5 ice base that we took down. He didn't have a shield, but I mean, he's not useless, guys. He's not useless. He's not dead. He's just changed. It's just a little bit of adaptive learning that we have to apply here. So we would want to go into activity log. And let's see what the Simo was able to do for us here. So I already collected the diamonds and the intel from this. So you see, I have 2 level 3 Simos, guys. And let's see exactly how they were able to shut down these warrior attacks here. So we got Bullet coming up first. That's okay. The Simo locks on the Bullet. And you see right here, obviously, the way the Simo works is it's going to shoot troops through the smoke. So it's picking off warriors left and right. Okay. And then we have the next Simo right about here. And you see it's doing some pretty good damage to these warriors. It's actually almost one-shotting the warriors. So the Simo 100% got us the diamonds and intel that we otherwise probably would not have gotten from this raid. But you see right here, once they do get up onto the HQ, it's going to be game over. It's not going to completely shut them down. He is kind of like a black-skinned grandfather heavy. Is kind of what the Simo guy looks like, which is interesting. But yeah, so there's the first attack. Now let's dive into the last attack. 9 hours ago, I think we had placed them by this point. Let's just double check and see. Alright, so we got the 2 Simos going out. So we've seen an attack against us using warriors. And you see how I have them spread out here, guys? This is actually pretty important. There's almost no point. Like, look at the range that these things have. There's almost no point of putting them way back or putting them together. This guy's using shock knuckles. Wow, what a freaking savage. So you see right there, he has to target the Simo because it's shooting over Bullet, or it's supposed to be shooting over Bullet onto the medics, but yeah, this guy's already adapted his Bullet strategies to just use him as a tank for his Grand Meds, which is kind of interesting. So let's speed this attack up here. Let's speed this attack up by a lot, but yeah, a good idea is to not have both the Simos together. I mean, sure, if you're getting crushed by warriors all the time, you really want to work on that, taking a few of them down. You could stack them right next to your HQ, but I think it's gonna make your base a little bit harder to attack from your opponent if you spread them out a little bit more, because then you have kind of that smoke coverage everywhere. And you see right there, he did have to go and take out that Simo right there. And yes, he does eventually finish the base off with Grants, but it took him a very, very long time, guys. So we'll dive into one more raid here. I'm not sure if this one will have them. Oh, it does. Okay, wow. So chicken sense of time is way off. But yeah, so this guy's going in with heavies and Zukas. And he's going after those shock launchers first. And let's see what he does next. So I think I need to move my Beachmas tree so it's kind of in the way of the Simos. So it just makes the troops spread around them a little bit more. So you see right there, the flag on them is spinning and it's wheeling and dealing. So we got Pickerick coming up. So he shocks the Simo first, knowing that he has no chance of just smoking around it. And he's just slowly making his way in. Taking out the rock launchers and stuff. This is a pretty horrible attack, if I'm being completely honest. But he was possibly deterred from smoking just by placing the Simos. And it looks like he's going to end up losing a lot more troops than if he had probably just smoked and then flared onto the cord. But I mean, hey, there's our Simo defenses. I didn't say they were the greatest, but it got us some diamonds and intel, guys. Every single raid today, out of the 3 of them, 1 intel 4 diamonds, 1 intel 4 diamonds, 1 intel 3 diamonds, versus the other days where where I didn't have the Simos. And you see, it's doing its job, guys. It's doing its job. Its job is to collect us a little bit of diamonds, a little bit of intel. So, guys, that is going to wrap it up for the video today. Just wanted to make that Mega Crab announcement about the YouTuber challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to, and I also want to do an announcement that, I've already mentioned it before, but as soon as Mega Crab drops, guys, the chicken is going to get it early for his time zone. So, it's going to be 1 a.m., 1 a.m. Eastern time on Thursday morning is when, or Friday morning, sorry, Thursday night kind of, Friday morning, when the chicken is going to get the crab. So if you want to get a head start in beating your friends, then make sure you tune into that stream so you can see how stages 1 through 20 are going to go. Break it down for you. We'll give you the best tips and tricks to progress the Mega Crabs. Guys, that is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out. Perfect.